right. Our read aloud for today, I wanted to read this facing you, but it just doesn't work as well because the words and pictures are opposite because of the way I have to record. So on here, I'm going to do it this way today. This is called The Dot. The author is Peter H. Reynolds. It took Peter H. Reynolds 1.5 years to write The Dot. He named his character Vashti after a young girl he met at a coffee shop. Mr. Reynolds wrote Ish as a follow-up book to this book called The Dot. Our genre is realistic fiction. It's a story that could happen in real life. As you read, look for characters who act as real people do and events that could really happen. Okay, I can't wait to hear about Vashti, The Dot, by Peter H. Reynolds. Our essential question is, what are some different ways to make art? All right. I want you to at least be able to see the pictures. I will read you the pages of words. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good strong jab. There. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, Now sign it. Vashti thought for a moment, well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, and she discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. The question it asks us on this next page is a very important question. Does Vashti have a different feeling about her work now? Think about the first page and how she was feeling at the beginning of our story. Now we're in the middle. How is she feeling about her dot now? Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, What do you guys think she's going to say? Sign it. Beautiful. Okay, that's the end of our story. I absolutely love that story. I just really like it so much that we're going to go back to the beginning and we're going to look at the pictures. And I want you to think about it from a little different perspective. Okay, here's the beginning. I want you to take a little bit of extra time to notice the colors. Notice what you see happening over and over throughout the pages. Notice the colors here at the beginning. Notice her face. Notice all the colors in the pages. Her teacher. When I see those colors, it makes me think of some feelings. What feelings might she be feeling there? She had a very wise teacher. Take a look at her face and what's behind her, all around her. And how do you think you'd feel if you thought something was no good and your teacher framed it? Wow. Now look at her colors. Now look at her colors. Pay special attention to where it's white and where it's not white. And the same here. Where is it white and where is it not white? And there's even the floor. There she is at the art show. Here she is talking to a boy. Look at the colors and look at the shapes. There she is, checking it out. And there she is at the very end. All right, this story is a great way to help us remember that even if we don't think we're amazing artists, each thing we do is precious and it could become something beautiful. Don't let yourself think about the way you do art as having to be done a certain way. Art is beautiful and can be done so many different ways. So as you practice art this week, try to think of it differently and see what wonderful new things you can learn about yourself and your creativity.